My shadow. Touch my shadow too? Yo, what's going on, guys? So we're here with Summertime Murdering episode 14. Last episode we pretty much realized that this whole entire thing has become a cat and mouse chase, with Haine able to follow Shinpei and Ushio back in time. Now it all comes back to the mark that she left on him when he was looking at Mio's memories. So now things have become only harder as they go into the past. Not only do they have to deal with the fact that they're getting closer to the time of the festival, but now Haine and her henchmen can pretty much come with them. So they don't have that much downtime from when they arrive in the next loop to when they have to, you know, encounter Haine. It's not looking too good for our main characters, but you know, I'm sure they'll find a way to circumvent this. But yeah, let's see what happens this episode. Oh, true. So we were in the memory of Ryunosuke, aka Hizuru. This is when she first met Haine in the abandoned medical clinic. What the? Who's Shide? Ooh, that's literally what I said. I don't know who this is. It's supposed to be secret, but I'll tell you. Greed incarnate. Is this? I wonder if this is like another. Oh, that's why they got forearms. Oh, the henchman, Machamp. Oh, all right. This is what's happening. My shadow. Touch my shadow too? Oh shit! It's the lore master. Straight up just looks like Wario. This must be where that fateful event happens. Yup, this is exactly where it is. And would you look at that? She's hungry. Is this a friend? God damn it. Oh no. Bro, this is the first time she probably fed like using her shadow in a while, so you know she's off a fucking bean right now. Whoa, chill, bro. Why is she evolving? Oh, her eye. She wait. Okay. So that isn't that technically Shinpei's eye? Why did her eye just pop out of her head like that? Yikes. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I got no idea what you're saying right now. Wait, so how did she get out of this? Oh, the old man probably. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's go, Wario. Oh my god. Is that how he lost his eye? Why do people just keep losing eyes in this show? Oh. This is when she first became her brother. He's inside of Hizuru. Yeah, I don't know, like, exactly if this is anything supernatural or if it's just like straight trauma, but it's really just looking like she has the physical abilities. Whoa. Wait, it is supernatural. She has the physical abilities of a shadow? Ryunosuke's data bounced off Haine and entered Hizuru. Why did it bounce? So humans can get data It's not just shadows that can absorb data? What the fuck? And now that's when Heine came back too. Starting point is getting later. The reason for the shifting starting point is that Shinpei's power is waning. He's losing his power. Wow, he's definitely eating his fill, huh? Let's give him what he wants and make him loop over and over. Well, we technically don't exactly know what's gonna happen once he reaches his limit. So now their motive has changed from trying to capture Shinpei to just, fuck it, dude, we're just gonna keep killing you, and he doesn't know that yet. So next time they meet, I think he's gonna be sent to the next loop pretty quickly. My body would be ripped apart. Uh-oh, foreshadowing. What? What is that? Earthquake? Damn, I kind of relate to that a little bit. Kind of having that bird's eye view of yourself. It's so hard to put yourself out of your own shoes, but if sometimes or when you can do it, it gives you perspective. Oh my god, this dude is spitting so hard right now. I won't let the end of the summer festival. Yeah, we'll see about that, bro. I don't know. You're definitely gonna get there at some point. We'll have to see if you're gonna stop it or not. Where and how will you appear? Oh, he's gonna get clapped first, isn't he? Oh, never mind. Just a snake. Oh, and now the shadow has a sniper that he can replicate. Dude, Shinpei's gonna get sniped, isn't he? Yeah, well, his life's about to end pretty soon, so you don't have to worry about that, buddy. There it is. He got sent back. He didn't even have time to process. He didn't even have time to process it. Okay, guys, so that was episode 14 of Summertime Rendering. Now, this episode seemed like after the last loop, all hope was lost. But this episode, it's certain that all hope is lost. So before I get into what happened at the end, let's talk about the rest of the episode. It's revealed, first of all, let's get this out of the way. The four-armed shadow. Who is it? Apparently someone named Shide. Now, I'm assuming this is also someone, some sort of entity, some sort of deity, maybe from the same time as Heine. The way Heine describes him is as the pure manifestation of greed. But yeah, not too much more information about that, but I'm sure he'll play a larger role and we'll get more information about him as we get more interactions with him and such. So the major part of this episode was about Hizuru Rinosuke finishing up the memory that we started last episode and seeing what led up to the death of Rinosuke, what exactly happened that made Rinosuke a part of Hizuru, and maybe even some foreshadowing or rather some clarification on how Shinpei got his eye. So Hizuru, like we knew from last episode, found Heine in the old medical clinic, and she basically threw away her other friends and her brother to start hanging out with Heine. Now, pretty early on, it seemed like Heine had a very childlike personality, very unlike the Heine that we know today, the ruthless, hungry, bloodthirsty deity that is wreaking havoc on this island and our characters. But back then, she was pretty much just a child, up until she got her first taste of what it felt like to kill a human, copy them, and absorb their data. And what better person than your friend's brother? So after she was done with Rinosuke, she kind of has this mental breakdown, and you see her eye eject out of her socket and crawls away. Somehow that has to tie into Shinpei, because we know that Shinpei has her eye, so how exactly did he get it? That is something we have yet to figure out. Now, the revelation of Rinosuke. So apparently his data bounced off Heine and was absorbed into Hizuru. it's kind of like a soul going into a body. I don't know. I didn't even know humans were able to absorb data. I thought that was just like a shadow thing. So I'm gonna need a little bit more on that, a little bit more explanation. But overall, it is interesting because the concept of shadows, I have not seen it in anime, or rather I haven't seen it in this way described with the data and stuff like that. So it's definitely new, and it's definitely something that makes me have a lot of questions, but that's what makes it all the more interesting. So with the data she has from Ryunosuke, Hizuru is pretty much able to have the physical abilities of shadows, and I thought it was just trauma and that she was kind of shifting into the personality of Ryunosuke, but now this makes a lot more sense when you think about the physical feats that she's able to perform, the speed, the strength that only shadows have in this show. We do also get some foreshadowing that she probably will have some sort of long-lasting injury if she survives the length of the show, because when she says Ryunosuke can't go all out because her body would suffer, that just makes you realize that, you know, at some point he's probably gonna have to go all out. So Haine and Shide, both of these main bosses have a new goal now. Their goal is not to capture Shinpei, it is to kill him over and over. So if we were going kind of slow through the loops, I think we're gonna be going a lot faster, and that's pretty evident by the end of the episode. Hey, wait a minute, we're getting closer and closer to the festival, because, you know, now that they can loop, they can like visually see that they're getting closer and closer. Why don't we just force Shinpei to die over and over, make him feel death over and over, and eventually he'll reach his limit, his power will fade once we get to the festival, and then he'll actually be able to be killed without having to loop again. And I think this is just going to start a really interesting sequence of very quick loops, you know, in and out, in and out. They're going to be sending Shinpei back and forth, and judging by the end of the episode, Shinpei didn't even get a chance to realize that he got sent back. He wasn't even expecting it, because this is the first time, like, since like maybe the beginning of the show where he didn't voluntarily, you know, get sent back. Obviously in the beginning he didn't know about his power, and, you know, when he came back he was like, where am I? But, you know, ever since he did learn about it, he's been one way or another making himself go back on purpose, and I'm not ready for what's about to come. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments below. If you guys know anything about Shide, I try to look up Japanese lore about this deity, if it exists, but I couldn't really find anything. So yeah, if you guys know anything, put it down in the comments. And yeah, if you guys do the video, be sure to leave a like, hit that sub button, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.